everybody, good morning. I am sitting here surrounded by a bunch of new stuff. That's really been the story of my life lately with all of these holiday collections. So there are some things that you haven't seen videos on yet on my channel. Let's say Too Faced holiday stuff, Smashbox holiday stuff. I'm right on the verge of doing and posting those videos. So in this video, it's really just kind of a random haul of some just individual products, a lot of it drugstore here and there, and then like a little preview of some holiday things that I just got in that I'm going to definitely be working with over the next couple weeks. That being said, cheers. I need a drink. I'm gonna talk first about just some random little things that I got from Ulta. One thing is this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, and this says 10, it's number 10, Be My Highlight. And I'm pretty sure this is the one so many of you recommended to me on my highlights that don't look like highlights video. And you're like, oh my gosh, you've got to try this one from Essence. And so I got it and I've been using it, and holy cow, what a great recommendation. All of y'all who told me you got to go get this. This is so gorgeous, and it's so like invisible. You know what I mean? It looks very beige here. It looks practically like a skin tone powder with a little bit of sheen, and the sheen is very subtle. I mean, you're not seeing chunkiness in any possible way, but see how there is some shine. So once you sheer this out on your cheeks, I mean, I feel like it just totally camouflages itself on top of any blush. It's like you see just the sheen, but not a bunch of underlying color. You will never get like a visible streak of this highlight on your skin. It's so, so good. And if I could go back and like add a little edit to the end of that highlight video, I would totally include this, because this is really just exactly what that product is. It's a highlight that doesn't really look like a highlight. It looks like fresh, glowing skin. Really hard to screw this one up, guys. So yay. And plus it's from Essence, so it's super cheap. A couple of these items are kind of like a my viewers made me buy it type situation, but the Lash Princess mascaras have been recommended to me, and they actually have a 2-pack for like $7. So it says best sellers, 20% off. There's the Lash Princess mascara and the Lash Princess false lash mascara. So I haven't used this one yet. It says day look, but I have used the night look one. First off, adorable packaging, and I love that this is kind of rubberized at the top, and that might seem like a small detail, but holy cow, do you feel like you really are gripping something there. And then it's a nice kind of smallish, very tapered brush. Traditional bristles here. I really like the way this one applied so far, so I'm excited to try the other as well. But just in case you guys were curious about those as well, it does come in a 2-pack, and I was gonna really hold off and use up a lot of other mascaras before I busted into these, but I think I'm just gonna hold off on this other side and just try to go through this one first. That's what I'm going to try to do. Physicians Formula. I got a couple things that just randomly stood out to me from this line. One of them is the Youthful Wear Translucent Matte Finish Powder, and I've kind of been wearing this in place of where I might use a fuller coverage powder all over my skin to set foundation. The thing I like about it is that it definitely is mattifying, but it doesn't have that sort of dry matte effect on the skin. Now, I assume, much like any matte powder, you could over apply it and totally, you know, see the product on your skin, but it does feel rather smooth. It seems to do well in terms of kind of locking in the foundation and giving me pretty good staying power throughout the day. It's kind of thing where, yes, I like it. I'm gonna have to put it into use a little bit more to see if it kind of rises above some other powders that I really like, but I just wanted to mention that. And then here's a product I truly do not get. It's the Touch of Glow stick from the Nude Wear line. It's adorable, okay? It's got like its own little rose gold bow tie on there, jumbo stick, and these are all the things that it says on the outside. Concealer, foundation, highlighter, touch-up tool. What? Like, is it really going to be all those things for me? All of those claims, actually noticing that on this product, I thought, okay, let's try it. So it does kind of look like a foundation stick, and I wore down part of the stick there trying to wear it one day as foundation all over my skin. It was not enough coverage. The texture of the stick is super smooth, and it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, but the tone probably wouldn't work for me as a concealer. It's just called Nude Glow, and it wasn't like there was a whole big lineup that I saw in my store of different shades. So it's just this creamy stick with a little luminosity, not much coverage. It's like it doesn't go full on highlight. It also doesn't go full on coverage like foundation concealer stick for me either. But I would love to know if anybody has had success with this. How do you like to use it? Like, what function does it actually serve for you? Because it sure is really cute. I mean, I can't take anything away from that. Right now, I'm not feeling like it does any of the claims really well. Like, it needs to specialize a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Here's another thing that I'm trying out from Ulta. It is from the Boots No. 7 line, and it's the Shimmer palette in bronze. So it's got this very bronzy looking packaging, and it's got that shimmer strip design that you might know about from Bobbi Brown or other products from Physicians Formula. This is rather deep. I was kind of expecting to get it and see it as more of a highlight, but even the lightest shade up top, while it's got a lot of gorgeous shine, there is some depth to it as well. When it's not hitting the light full on, some of the brightness goes away and it looks a little bit dark. This might be a really flattering highlight on deeper skin tones because you start swirling into the other shades and there's a considerable amount more depth and kind of like this borderline coppery tone that it takes on. It's super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. I just don't feel like this is my favorite thing to use on my skin tone as pinpointed like highlight right on top of the cheeks. If I use it, I just kind of dust it everywhere because I know it's going to give me a little bit of a bronze look. And it is the Shimmer palette in bronze, so I guess you do have fair warning with the title there. Another thing that I have hauled and have been meaning to talk about for a while, and I'm like, why are people not talking about this? Maybe they are and I've just been missing it left and right, but the Anastasia Beverly Hills Creamy Concealer. Holy cow, this stuff is so good. There aren't a lot of concealers in this pot form that I feel like are just as creamy, if not even creamier than Benefit Erase Paste, and this is like that. This is the Erase Paste formula in a fully like skin tone range of shades. So I've got it in 2.5. I've been wearing it a lot as under eye concealer. It definitely, for me, needs to be set because it is a very dewy, like, I mean, you can just kind of see the shine that it picks up as you look at it in the pot there. It's dewy, it's got a lot of moisture to it, but it can really effectively be worked into the skin either with your fingers or a beauty blender sponge. I've loved using this with my mini sponges or even a larger one, and it looks so natural and it doesn't make my under eyes look super dry. So if you've been thinking, gosh, I like the formula of Erase Paste, but I'd like to try it in a skin tone thing that could work really well all over the skin, this is so nice. I think this would be a good dry skin concealer option. I have it in the shade 2.5. Right now it's working as I lose a little bit of color in my skin as we get deeper into fall and winter. I may need to pick up a lighter shade in this, but I think the formula is awesome. Only thing that's a little off-putting to me is the scent makes me think of crayons a little bit, but I really only notice that when I open the product up, and I don't notice it at all when it's on my skin. A couple of other Ulta things. I found these in store, little mask packets here. One is the mint chocolate chip crushed cocoa mask. I'm gonna have to try not to just eat this. It says refreshing and tingly moisturizing treat. And look at this girl. Come on. The things they think to put on the front of some of these masks are just absolutely ridiculous. But hey, it was enough to draw me in. I think this is just a couple bucks and I'm totally gonna use that. I will probably be Snapchatting my experience there. And then they've got like body moisturizers in these packets as well. And this is the Goji Berry Body Smoothie. This is the claim. Possibly the best body moisturizer your skin will ever feel. So, gotta try that, see if that's true. The Brush Bath from IT Cosmetics. I just got the small size of this. It says purifying brush cleaner, instant quick drying, skin loving. I thought this would be a good one to compare to my e.l.f. little brush cleaner spray and see if, you know, I think it's necessary to pay the extra for IT Cosmetics. Have not used that one yet, so still some testing in order there. Now, as I said, still totally on the holiday review train, and some things like just came in that I thought, hey, I'll mention those in my haul as well. One of them is my metal matte palette. Isn't that cool how it says it both ways? That's so neat. This is huge. This is a big palette. Let me get something. Here's a Lorac Pro 3. Dang, this is big. Way bigger than I expected. It's the Kat Von D big holiday palette, and yeah, lots of questions about this. This is what it looks like. It's got some metallic shades across the top and the little circular pans. Well, they're not tiny, let me tell you that. They're about nickel sized, I'd say, if not maybe a little bigger. And then you've got these rectangular pans that are also generously sized of your matte shadows. So a very clear split. You know exactly what you're getting when you glance at it. And I am wearing that today. I went for a gold and maroon thing happening here. I was totally inspired by like this setup of shadows here on the end. So I've got this on my lid. I have a lot of this underneath my eye, a lot of that in the outer corner, some of this shade in the crease as well, and a little bit of this peachy shade kind of helping me blend some things out too, but really happy with the look. Crazy pigmented colors. One initial reaction that I have as I glance at it that I'm kind of excited about is that the shades that might not be my first like impulse to pick up and use on my eyes, like the blues and the greens, I kind of appreciate how they're a little bit deeper, whether they're the metallic ones or the mattes. They're not like bright electric blue, you know, it's like a true royal blue, a deeper kind of forest green. So I think those are going to show nicely in terms of color intensity on the eyes, but they're not going to be like, they're a little more approachable. Do you know what I mean? For being just a little bit deeper there. And then from about here over, it's like totally not a concern, like this is my comfort zone over here on this side of the palette. So I'm very excited to put this to work a little bit more before I review it and test out some different color combos and stuff. But a really fun palette, and I couldn't turn it down. I didn't have to even really think twice because I have loved so much the quality of any Kat Von D eyeshadow product that I've ever owned, really. Another palette that really has only had one go round for me in terms of being worn on the eyes so far, but I will be trying it more and reviewing it soon, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario Dedivanovic. He is the well-known makeup artist of Kim Kardashian and others as well, other celebrities, but this is the palette he designed, and so I had to get that. I've had really great experiences with some of the Anastasia palettes. They tend to be a little lower cost, it seems, than other high-end eyeshadow palettes, but all the quality tends to be there. And this has a great double-ended brush. It's a very autumnal, earthy type of vibe with these shades, and I was really pleased so far with the first look I did and the swatches, but full review to come on that. I got the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Bold Lip Kit. This has a Tarteist lip paint in it, Laura Mercier lipstick, a Sephora collection lip product, a Ciate, is that how you say that? Like liquid lip velvet product, a Kat Von D liquid lipstick, and also a Bite lip product here. I believe the shade in that is Aubergine. That may have been the only one I owned. The one thing that keeps me from getting certain Sephora samplers is like, if I feel like I've already got 2 or 3 of the things already, it may not be worth it for me to buy. But it comes in a little box like that. There's like some little crinkly filler in there, and I will certainly be trying those on for you and reviewing it in a future video. $28 for that set, by the way. And then from Bite, just when I thought like, oh, Bite's just gonna put out that one little tin of Amuse-Bouche lipsticks that I already reviewed on my channel, they have a discovery set. So this is kind of interesting. In here, they give you a lip primer and a lip mask, which are deluxe sizes, so a little bit smaller than full size. And then it is full size on the Amuse-Bouche lipstick in Beetroot, and also the matte cream lip crayon in Leche. And so I just thought that's a fun little way to try out some things I haven't used before. Didn't have either of those lip color shades. I have tried the Agave lip mask and have enjoyed it, so I wouldn't mind having more. And I haven't tried the primer either. So this is a lot of cool things to sample in one, from my perspective as a Bite enthusiast. And lastly, I've got a couple of body fragrance type things. I'm thinking I will do some kind of holiday video, probably devoted to any skincare, body fragrance, like miscellaneous type sets. One thing that really just appealed to me on Ulta's website, that's where both of these things are from, the Clean Rollerball Layering Collection. I've tried a couple of samples from Clean. I think it was their warm cotton fragrance, and really liked it. So this this, they're giving you clean skin, air, rain, blossom, and warm cotton all together. And I was having so much fun smelling these the other day. I wore Skin, and oh my gosh, something about that scent is kind of comforting and just like coming from within, a nice natural aroma type of scent. I really like that. But then I was testing all the others on like me and Tyler, and we were deciding, oh, which ones do we like? I'm honestly not sure that there's a single one of these that I would dislike. And they say for a layering tip, Air acts as the ultimate unifier. Combine this fragrance with any of the scents to bring an extra element of sheer floral brightness and sparkle. So I am so excited to get some use out of those. And then I like to get at least one Philosophy set every holiday season, and this one just had the scents in it that I thought, yes, as soon as I laid eyes on this set, I knew this was the one. $27. Some really good sizes here of the products. You're getting 6 fluid ounces of each. I'm just going to prop it here on my shoulder. It's Dance of the Dewdrop Fairy, Hot Cocoa Flamenco, and Candy Cane. Candy Cane I have had experience with before. It is one of the most potent minty cleansers ever. Like, it truly will take your sinuses and just go like I can breathe again. I need to be using that right now. The hot cocoa smells awesome. This Dance of the Dewdrop Fairy, I'm not even sure like how to explain that one. Do they have a description of that? I've only smelled that one just out of the bottle, so I need to actually use these, and maybe it will give me a little bit more like, I don't know, meat and potatoes to help me describe it. But these are the 3-in-1 shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath products here. So I have had so many good experiences with different ones, and the holiday sets are always a nice time to stock up. So that is my haul, you guys. Again, reviews to come on so many of these products, as well as some things you haven't seen me talk about yet on my channel that are kind of right around the corner. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.